Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue our tutorials about HVAC systems. In this video, we're going to complete our Revit tutorials. We're going to complete the project. The last tutorial, we talked about the floor plan, how to add the floor, and we added it here, and talked about the columns and the shaft. Okay, in this video we're gonna add the ceiling here, and this is the ceiling. The ceiling is a suspended ceiling. It's like the gypsum board ceiling. If you have a suspended ceiling and the height of the level is 3 meters and the suspended ceiling is 2 meters from the floor, and this is the construction. Here is the gypsum board is 30 centimeters and 30 centimeters for this 30 centimeters and 30 centimeters. Okay, you can check out the dimensions. Okay, this is 300 millimeters, and this is also 300 millimeters, so 30 centimeters and 30 centimeters. Okay, so let's go to insert. Make sure that you are opening ceiling MEP number 1, and import CAD. Okay, and project 1, Revit. So here is the ceiling. Please all the origin to origin to avoid any problem in the coordination or coordinates. And here is preset level 1, because you I know that you have to we're going to talk about the levels now, and layers all, and here is millimeters and orient to view. Okay, let's open the ceiling, and you're gonna now get a message. Okay, none of the created elements are visible in reflected ceiling plan 1 ceiling MEP view. You may wanna check the active view, its parameters and visibility settings, as well as any plan regions and their settings. Okay, so we do not see the ceiling here. Open. Okay, we see it here, but we wanna see it here. We wanna load it here, not here. So what's the problem? So let's go to the view template and the mechanical plan. We uncheck the view scale and the detail level, and view range and some discipline, and to make it easier, just to make it easier, okay, and then the problem is related to the view range. So the view range here, we open the view range, so primary range and the cut plane, the bottom and the top, view depth and level. What are these? So click on F1 to get this is about the view range. The view range means that suppose that your eyes are here and you wanna tell the program that you wanna see from here to here to this level and from here to here, and also you may wanna see from here to underneath or underground. Okay, so the view range here, the visible range. So here the view range is 7. This is the view range from 1 to 4, and the top is 1, and then bottom is cut plane is 2. Your eyes are the cut plane. 3 is the bottom, and the offset from bottom is 4. 4 is the offset from the bottom, and the primary range is 5. So this is the primary range, okay, and 7 is the view range from 1 to 4. So we wanna see the ceiling. So we open this. This is the top. Here is the cut plane. It's by default. This is set by default, and we wanna see up to the suspended ceiling. Okay, so the offset is gonna be 2000 millimeters because the suspended ceiling is 2 meters from the bottom, from here to here. Suppose that the suspended ceiling is 1 meter from the top. Suspended ceiling is here, and we wanna see it. Okay. So and this is the cut plane is 1219.2 millimeters. Okay, this is the cut plane. Okay, and also the view, and here the bottom. If you wanna see up to the bottom, make it 0. Okay, or the level below. Okay, here the elements below the cut plane and above the bottom clip plane is from here to here. Okay, elements that are drawn using the projection line weight because they are not intersected by the cut plane. Okay, we're talking about this range. Elements below the bottom clip plane and within the view depth. So this is the view depth. Okay, for under the ground. Okay, make it associated level 1. We're gonna make it here associated level 1 to take it 2000 millimeters, and here if you wanna see the bottom, make it 0. If you wanna see under the bottom, or here from here to here, make it minus. We're gonna make it minus 1 meter or whatever, and also like the view depth. Okay, so you have to know how to set these elements above the cut plane and below the top clip plane is from here to here. So this is the range you can set it up to the something that you wanna see, and here is under the ground from the bottom to the view depth. So this is the view depth. Elements below the bottom clip plane and within the view depth. Elements within the view depth are drawn using the beyond line style regardless of the element's category. An element foundation within the view depth that is drawn using beyond line style, an element that is drawn using the projection of the weight for its category because it meets the exception conditions. Okay, Suppose that you wanna see something above underground, and your eyes are here, so we can see up to here, and also the other settings. Okay, but you have to know what is the reference. Okay, so we're gonna make this 0 and click OK. Now open ceiling, and here the view template, no, the view range. Okay, so the cut plane now, this is your eyes, and you have to make it 0. This means that your eyes is 0 from level, this level. Okay, to see, okay, to see up to here. Why? Because we imported, or the ceiling drawing is here, and your eyes is just here, and we wanna see from here to here, so we made it 0 to see the bottom. So it's a trick, and you know that these are the tricks. And here the top, you can make it see level just to or you can make it unlimited, whatever. Okay, so you get error. View depth plane is set below the top clip plane. Make it okay. So the important thing now is to see the drawing from the ceiling. We are now on this in the ceiling. Now here we wanna draw this gypsum board suspended ceiling. Okay, what we have to do is another question, the visibility graphics. Now here importing categories, you can uncheck the floor. You don't want to see the floor if you want this, and if you don't want the ceiling, but we have to see it. Okay, click OK, and here we can measure this 300, and from here to here is 300 millimeters. Okay, now we have to start drawing the ceiling. We have here this. We click on edit type and duplicate 300 millimeter. Ceiling. Okay, and the structure, and click here. Can right click and duplicate 100 millimeter. Ceiling. Okay, and click on this, and you can open this and edit. We have to make it this here times 300 millimeters, and the line spacing is 300 millimeters, and gonna be cross hatch. Okay, 300 and 300. Okay, 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 and okay. Sketch ceiling. Click on sketch ceiling to start the boundary of the suspended ceiling from here to here. Right click and cancel and click yes. Okay, we have to know which is the ceiling. Here the compound ceiling, and we have to make sure that it is on the right. Just to try to move it. Okay. Okay, gentlemen, I have used the view to see for the categories. I unchecked the ceiling. If you have the ceiling here, you will see the DWG, but I don't wanna see it to be sure that our suspended ceiling in Revit is right. But I see that if you measure this, okay, save the project. Okay. Okay. This is there's no 300 and 300. Why? So we have to know why. What is the problem? Okay. This is 300 millimeters and 300 millimeters. But what is the problem? The problem, we have to open the generic edit type, duplicate the generic, make it 300 times 300, suspended ceiling. Okay, and okay, this edit type, and open the material. So this, and click on this and duplicate. So this is 300 suspended ceiling. Okay, and click on this, edit, and here 300, and here 300, cross. Okay, 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 okay. So we have 300. This is the new, and go to architecture and ceiling and sketch ceiling and draw the boundaries. Also before this, I have to go to view, visibility, and please show the ceiling to draw it. Okay, And also before this, we have to make sure that we deleted. Okay, this is the basic ceiling. Okay, go to the architecture, ceiling. Yes. Click on ceiling, sketch ceiling, and the boundary from this point to this point. I know the problem, and I'm gonna tell you how to avoid it. Cancel, cancel, and this. Go to view, visibility graphics, and import the categories, and check the ceiling. Make this 300 and 300. Okay, gentlemen, we have this our ceiling. Okay, also you can control Z, control Z, control Z, control Z, control Z. I'm telling you another method to avoid the problem. Click on ceiling. Please make sure that you use the new ceiling. I used the old ceiling that has a problem. So open here. This is the new ceiling with the right dimensions, and sketch ceiling again and draw the boundary from here to here. Okay, click cancel, click cancel, and yes, now we have our ceiling. Why? Because if you click on this ceiling, you find our right ceiling, not this ceiling. This ceiling is not 300 and 300. Why? Because I think that we duplicated this system, and you have to open the generic and duplicate it. You have to duplicate the generic and modify what you want to modify. Do not please duplicate anything that is a standard in Revit, okay? Because it will not be modified. So this is the problem. Now we have to make sure that this is exactly on the right position. This is the basic seating. Okay. This is the ceiling. This. Okay. Here. Try to move it. This is the ceiling, and here. Okay. go to view and visibility graphics and import the categories and uncheck the DWG, so you will find that you have already your ceiling like this, and here are the columns without any problems. Columns. So this is the ceiling. Okay, please avoid making this problem. Make sure that you duplicate from the generic. Now we have to draw the other kind of construction. Check on visibility graphics and open ceiling 1. Okay. Okay. Now we have they are identical, and now we have to draw this construction, the green construction. So the green construction, okay, uh, just measure from this point, okay, to this point. It's 2924.4. 2924.4. So go to architecture, ceiling. Please go to generic. Do not choose anything except generic, and edit type, duplicate 2924.4 cross 300 suspended ceiling. Okay, and here is the material. The material, go to the acoustic and duplicate it to 924.4 times 300 suspended ceiling. Click on this, edit. It's gonna be parallel lines 2429.4 ceiling, and line is 0, and here is 300. Okay, 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 okay. So we have here a new ceiling. Please click on sketch ceiling and start the boundary from this point. This point. Okay, click cancel, cancel, and yes. Okay. The second thing, go to visibility graphics, imported, and check the ceiling to see our Revit ceiling. You will find that here is a problem with the lines. We don't want this, so go to this and edit type. Yes, edit, edit, make this 90 degrees. Okay, so and here we go. Okay, escape and view visibility graphics and putting categories and ceiling and click OK. So we have now to move. Okay. Okay, you have to know if you want to change the dimensions, just measure it. It may be not 300 from here to here, 300. Okay, and from here, yeah, 312.5. Make sure that okay, and from this to this 312.5. So simply go to the ceiling again, edit. I'm showing you how to deal with the dimension problems. It's common in Revit 12.5 and click OK. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, gentlemen, if you see that, and here's the trick that I mean, when we drew this AutoCAD, we get unequal dimensions from here to here. So you have to ask the architectural engineer if there is if these drawings are right, or the distance from each line here is equal or unequal. So you have to check out the dimensions, because you may find that these distances are not equal. So you have to ask him to make to take this into consideration, because it will appear because here if you click on the ceiling, you know that every distance is the same. So you have to know if there is something wrong with the architectural model or the architectural drawings. Here, why you may in Revit draw many basic ceilings or make many categories or to make many duplicates to avoid these distance problems. But it's just a tutorial to show you how to deal with the changing the dimensions if you want, how to avoid the problems. Okay, now we have to draw the other type. Please click the visibility. I'm gonna show you another thing. Okay, notice, gentlemen, that we draw the boundary from here to here, but I only see that the gypsum board or this kind of ceiling, there is no ceiling here. Why? Because we drew a shaft the last tutorial in the floor. You remember the shaft? So you will so this is the intelligence of Revit, that it will deal with the shaft as it is a hollow part or the hollow thing. There is no any suspended ceiling here. Why? Because this is a shaft without any problem. So this is suspended ceiling, 300 millimeter times 300 millimeters, and this is another suspended ceiling. But here is the shaft. So let's draw the other part. Check the visibility graphics and click on ceiling. Okay, go to architecture and click on ceiling, and we're gonna select the ceiling 300 sketch ceiling, draw the boundary from here to here. Okay, click cancel, and right. Okay, so this is the new ceiling. Okay, yes, they are identical. Go and check the visibility graphics, import the categories, apply, and this. And here we go. You will find no ceiling here because this is a shaft. Let's open our mall office to see the design. Okay, and here is the model. This is the mall. Right click, isolate, hide object. Let's see. So here is the shaft. Okay, and we may change the shaft later. This is the shaft. I did it as a simple square, and we may change it to include this. So this is the shaft, and we now we have the suspended ceiling of the first floor, or the this is the ground from the bottom to 2 meters, and then 1 meter for the suspended ceiling. Okay, so this is the construction in details in the 2D. Okay, let's open the 3D. Okay, this is the 3D view, but I have to tell you something. Go again to the ceiling MEP. You have to be sure that the offset from the bottom to the height of this ceiling is 2 meters. So please you have to see the level is level 1, and the height offset from level is 2000 millimeters. Okay, click apply, and also this, and here please be careful. So okay, yes, and this, okay, and if you click here you will find it. You have to make it 2000 millimeters. Okay, so for this, and go to the 3D, and here we go. This is the top. Okay, this is the 3D view. This is the east. Measure this. Okay, and here is 1. Okay, okay, here is the levels. Level 1, this is the bottom of level 1, 0, and here is the top of the level 1, the ceiling, 300 millimeters, and we have to measure the distance from the ground. This is from the underground. No, I wanna from this to the suspended ceiling. Of course, it will be 2000 millimeters. Okay, and here from here is 1 meter. Okay, go again to ceiling mech. You may make this, click apply, and this, click apply, and this, click apply, and open the east. Notice the difference. This 1500. So it is very important to know how to modify your drawing. You may make it, make a mistake at the beginning, but in the beginning, but the tricky or the professionalism, being a professional Revit designer, is how to know the modification fast. Okay, make it, click apply, and you may make this as you want. Just click on it, and here you have to see its name. And click apply, and this, and here is the 3D model. So this is the shaft, and here the walls and the ceilings and the bottom. Notice here we have here the walls of this. Okay, exactly like here. Right click, hide objects. Okay, so find the drawings like this, the ceiling and the other Okay, so we have here the ground or the bottom, and the walls and the ceiling. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my tutorial about how to draw the suspended ceiling. We're gonna complete our design, our building in the next tutorials. I hope it helps you, and thank you very much. And you have to please to practice. You have to draw many things, and you have to know how to avoid the mistakes and how to modify them quickly. You have to open YouTube and click on to search or find out the things that you want to know from the videos, or you can ask the question. You can ask, I cannot view something, or I cannot click on something, or there is anything or any problem in Revit. You can search for it, and you will find the forum here. View problem in Revit. You'll find YouTube, you'll find the forum, Autodesk, and the solve it questions. Okay, solve it problems, solve it, solve it, solve it. So you have to practice more and more. Thank you very much. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.